Want your kids to have a debt-free, wealthy future? In this video, Money Smart Basics will show you how. Discover the smartest investments every parent must know before it's too late. Remember to like and subscribe for more Money Smart Basics videos. If you have any suggestions for financial literacy topics, please leave a comment. Stay until the end to receive a bonus tip. Let's talk about a game changer for your kids' financial future investing. The earlier you start, the less you need to invest, thanks to the magic of compound interest. Even small amounts invested for a child today can snowball into a huge nest egg by adulthood. This isn't about instant millions, it's about giving your kids a real head start and teaching them money skills that last a lifetime. In this video, I'll break down the simplest, smartest ways to start investing for your kids, from savings accounts to stocks and real estate. Ready to give your kids the ultimate financial advantage. Let's dive in. The journey to financial freedom begins with a single simple step: opening a savings account. It might seem basic, but this is the foundation upon which all other money skills are built. For many families, this is the first real introduction to the world of banking and personal finance. It's not just about the interest rates or the bank's perks, it's about giving your child a hands-on lesson in how money works. When you sit down together to count coins and bills, you're teaching them the value of every dollar and cent. Opening a savings account as a family makes the concept of money tangible. It's no longer just an abstract idea, it becomes something they can see, touch, and manage. Filling out forms and signing documents together helps children feel involved and responsible. Show your child their deposits, point out the interest earned, even if it's just a few cents, and explain how their money can grow over time. This is a powerful way to introduce the concept of compound interest and the rewards of patience. Use the savings account as a tool to teach delayed gratification. Instead of spending money right away, encourage your child to save for something bigger, a toy, a game, or even a special outing. Setting goals and tracking progress makes saving exciting and meaningful. Make the process fun and motivating. Consider matching their savings to double their excitement and reinforce the habit. Celebrate milestones together, no matter how small, to show that every step forward counts. Most banks offer easy, no-fee accounts for kids, making it accessible for everyone. There's really no reason to wait. Starting early gives your child a head start on building good financial habits. Don't worry about chasing the highest interest rate at this stage. The real value lies in building the habit of saving regularly and understanding the importance of setting money aside for the future. Let your child check their balance online or through a banking app. This helps them get comfortable with digital banking, a skill that will be essential as they grow up in an increasingly cashless world. Remember, this is the foundation for every other investment and financial decision they'll make in life. Before they can understand stocks, bonds, or credit, they need to master the basics of saving. When your child finally buys something with their own saved money, the lesson becomes real. They'll feel a sense of pride and accomplishment that sticks with them for life, reinforcing the value of patience and planning. Start with this simple step, and you're setting your child up for a lifetime of financial confidence and independence. The habits they build now will shape their future. It may seem like a small step, but it's truly the most important one. By taking action today, you're giving your child the tools they need to succeed financially for years to come. Now, let's talk about where real wealth building happens: stocks. While saving money in a piggy bank is a great start, the real magic begins when you introduce your child to the world of investing. Stocks are like a rocket ship for your money, and the earlier you board, the farther you'll go. For kids, time is their superpower. Compound interest can turn small investments into huge sums over decades. Imagine planting a tiny seed and watching it grow into a massive tree. That's what happens when you invest early and let your money work for you year after year. Even $1,000 invested at birth can grow to over $100,000 by retirement, thanks to the stock market's long-term growth. That's not magic, it's math, and it's all because of the power of compounding. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to multiply. Yes, stocks are risky in the short term, but over decades, the market has always trended up. There will be ups and downs, but history shows that patience pays off. Teaching your child to ride out the bumps is one of the most valuable lessons you can give. The easiest way to start? Open a custodial account like a UTMA or UGMA and invest in a low-cost index fund such as the S&P 500. These accounts are designed for minors, and you control the investments until your child is old enough to take over. This gives instant diversification and reduces risk. No need to pick individual stocks. With an index fund, your child owns a tiny piece of hundreds of companies, spreading out the risk and increasing the chances of steady growth. Make it relatable. Invest in companies your kids know, like Disney or Apple, so they feel like owners, not just consumers. When your child sees their favorite brands in their portfolio, investing becomes real and exciting, not just an abstract concept. Set up automatic monthly investments. Even $25 a month adds up over time. Consistency is key. By making investing a regular habit, you teach your child discipline and show them how small actions can lead to big results. Teach them to stay calm during market dips. Downturns are just opportunities to buy more at a discount. Explain that the market will have bad days, but those are often the best times to invest more, not less. This mindset builds resilience and confidence. The key is consistency and patience. Investing isn't about getting rich overnight, it's about building wealth slowly and steadily, one step at a time. Focus on the habit, not timing the market. No one can predict the perfect moment to buy or sell, but sticking to a routine ensures you're always moving forward, no matter what the headlines say. By doing this, you're giving your child a masterclass in long-term investing. You're not just teaching them about money, you're teaching them about patience, discipline, and the rewards of thinking ahead. Start early, keep it simple, and let time do the heavy lifting. Just like a seed needs water and sunlight, investments need time and consistency to grow. That's how you build generational wealth. By starting today, you're not just securing your child's future, you're creating a legacy that can benefit your family for generations to come. If college is in your child's future, the 529 College Savings Plan is your best friend. The big advantage? Tax-free growth and tax-free withdrawals for education expenses. You can use it for tuition, room and board, books, and even some K-12 expenses or student loans. High contribution limits mean family members can pitch in too. If your child skips college, you can transfer the account to another family member, or even roll unused funds into a Roth IRA under new rules. Each state offers plans, but you can usually pick any state's plan. Look for low fees and good investment options. Age-based portfolios make it easy. They start aggressive and get more conservative as college approaches. The 529 is a specialized tool, perfect for education, unbeatable for tax benefits. Combine it with a custodial account for flexibility and growth. If college is a goal, don't miss out on this tax-advantaged powerhouse. It's a smart, focused way to save for your child's education. Start early to maximize the benefits. Bonds are the steady, reliable part of your child's investment mix. When you buy a bond, you're lending money and earning interest, less risky than stocks, but with lower returns. Bonds smooth out the ride, especially as your child gets closer to needing the money for college or other big expenses. Age-based portfolios automatically add more bonds as your child grows, but you can do this manually in any account. The easiest way to invest? Use a total bond market index fund or ETF for instant diversification. Treasury bonds are safest, corporate bonds pay more, and municipal bonds can be tax-free. Bonds teach kids about risk and reward. Stocks can soar or crash, but bonds are stable. They're not flashy, but they protect your gains and provide balance. As your child gets older, gradually increase the bond portion to lock in growth. Bonds are the portfolio's shock absorber, essential for long-term success. Don't overlook them, even if they're not exciting. They're the workhorse that keeps your child's wealth safe. Real estate is a powerful, tangible asset, something you can see, touch, and walk through. And the best part? You don't need to buy a house outright for your child to start learning about it. Real estate is unique because it's physical and visible, making it much easier for kids to grasp compared to stocks or bonds, which can feel abstract and distant. Even if you're not ready to make a big purchase, you can still introduce your child to the world of property ownership and investment in simple, meaningful ways. Real estate is easy for kids to understand. Someone owns the property, and others pay rent to live or work there. You can point out the apartment buildings, stores, or offices you pass by, and explain that each one is owned by someone who earns money from it. This makes the concept of investing real and relatable, even for young children. It's a great way to spark their curiosity about how money works in the real world. Wealth from real estate comes from several sources: appreciation, which is when the property's value goes up over time; rental income, which is the money tenants pay to live or work there; and the fact that tenants help pay down your mortgage, building your equity. These are powerful lessons in how money can grow and work for you, instead of just being spent. If you own a rental, involve your child in simple ways. Show them the numbers, let them help with small projects, or even have them assist with basic repairs. This hands-on experience teaches responsibility, problem solving, and the value of maintaining an asset. It also helps them see the direct connection between effort and reward, as improvements can increase the property's value or make it more attractive to tenants. Not ready to be a landlord? That's perfectly okay. You can still introduce your child to real estate investing by putting money into REITs, Real Estate Investment Trusts, through their custodial account. REITs are companies that own or finance income-producing real estate, and they're traded on the stock market just like regular stocks. This means your child can start investing in real estate with as little as the cost of a single share. REITs let you own a piece of thousands of properties, apartments, offices, warehouses, shopping centers, and more, without the hassle of being a landlord. Your child can learn about diversification, as their investment is spread across many types of real estate, reducing risk and increasing potential for steady returns. REITs pay dividends, which means your child can actually see money coming in from their investment, just like a landlord collects rent. Over time, these investments can also grow in value, teaching your child about the power of compounding and long-term wealth building. Use your own home as a teaching tool too. Show your child the mortgage statements, explain what equity means, and discuss how home improvements can add value. Walk them through the process of budgeting for a renovation or choosing which projects to tackle first. These real-life lessons make financial concepts stick. Real estate also teaches about good debt, using loans to buy assets that generate income. Explain how banks lend money to buy property and how the rent collected can help pay off that loan. This introduces the concept of leverage, showing your child how smart borrowing can help build wealth over time. The goal is to get your child thinking like an owner, not just a consumer. Encourage them to ask questions about who owns the buildings they see, how those owners make money, and what it takes to manage a property. This mindset shift is key to building financial confidence and independence. When they see a mall, an apartment building, or even a warehouse, they'll start to understand that someone is earning from it, and that they too can be part of that world. It's a powerful realization that can inspire them to dream bigger. Real estate rounds out a diversified portfolio and teaches lessons no other asset can, about patience, responsibility, and the rewards of long-term thinking. It's a foundation for financial literacy that will serve your child for life. Start the conversation early, even if it's just with REITs or your own home. The earlier your child learns about real estate, the more time they have to benefit from its lessons and opportunities. It's a lesson in wealth building they'll never forget, one that can shape their future and help them build a life of financial security and independence. You now know 5 smart ways to invest for your kids' future. The best strategy? Just start. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Open a savings account, set up automatic investments, and build the habit. Every dollar and every conversation about money counts. You're giving your kids a lifelong gift, financial knowledge, and a head start. Remember, wealth is built step by step. Consistency beats perfection. Start today and watch your family's financial future transform. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. With that, you are ahead of 90% of most people in America. Here's the bonus tip that we promised. Start small but start early. Even $25, $50 a month invested in a custodial account or 529 plan can grow significantly over 15-20 years. The earlier you begin, the more time compounding works in your child's favor. The information provided in this content is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered financial, legal, or tax advice. Always consult with a qualified financial advisor, tax professional, or legal counsel before making any financial decisions. The creator of this content is not responsible for any actions taken based on the information provided. Investments and financial decisions carry risk, and past performance does not guarantee future results.